Okay. Welcome back to Cataclysm. With bow only. And so far we have adhered to that. There has been no damage done that was not done by an arrow. So, okay, technically arrow only, but, you know. I guess I could... I could go around and just melee the zombies with arrows in my hand. I mean... They have stats for that. Does 2 bash damage. Best case scenario, you get 7.7 DPS. That's not horrific. It's not horrific. Anyways, we're not doing that. So, as you can see, you did not miss a video. I have relocated. I got in my dirt bike, and I just drove around. That was it. I just drove around, scouting out the whole big area. I went all the way down here, all the way over here. Yeah, I mean, I went far and wide, because, you know, it's easy to just drive around and not do much. So over here is the Refugee Center. We could do some quests for them, potentially. There's another mansion down here, but that's in the middle of the woods, so that's, like, terrible. Another dairy farm here filled with zombie cows. There's a runway here. There's another Migo tower here. Here. No, there's another Migo tower here. And then here is the fungal bloom. So this entire area, like this entire fucking area is filled with fungal creatures. And you don't want to fuck with them, because once you get fungal infection, it's basically it for you. That's why a lot of players don't like fungal creatures. There's this road along this river. It's got a roadblock there and a roadblock there with riot platforms. And that's pretty much where we're at. In those travels, I had to reload a couple times, unfortunately. Basically, it was due... Well, one of them was here. The zombie cows. There was a truck there with a mounted grenade launcher, and I thought I could just wipe out all the zombie cows. No. They, cornered me and quickly killed me. So that was a bummer. The other time, I was just, like, roaming, like, right near here. There's a giant mosquito, and it just zoomed in on me. And I wasn't even carrying arrows at the time, so I was defenseless. And, yeah, so we did that. But, in my travels, I found this cabin, which we're in. I decided to relocate here, because it was... I don't know, just a nice isolated location. It's got a pond near it. There's no cows to bug me. There's no water striders to piss me off. You know, it's just not... It's an isolated little nice cabin. So far, this has been working out. Actually, let me take out my earplugs now. Now we get all the sound effects again. Also, while traveling along this road, I found a prison bus. And the prison bus was, of course, surrounded by cops and prisoners, zombies. But I slowly picked them off, and eventually was able to hop onto this. It's not ideal. It's very long. You know, eventually, if we keep going, we're going to want to cut this down, like, half. We'll want to cut it down to, like, here. This would be the back end. Because, you know, you don't need this much space on your vehicle. Unless you have, like, a big crew. But, yeah, it's a functioning vehicle. And it's got steel plating around all the exterior, except for the very... Oh, no, even on the front. It just doesn't look like it. But yeah, even on the front, got steel plating. So that's very nice. And yeah, I mean, it's diesel. Generally, I'm not a big fan of diesel vehicles, diesel engines. It just burns through fuel. Now, we kind of need the diesel engine here to power this thing. But if we cut it down in half, then we could probably swap out to a gas engine. But that's, I mean, we're really talking down the road there. So, I've been obviously somewhat busy in crafting and things like that. Food, I managed to catch a couple big fish. And I butchered them up and I smoked a whole bunch of meat. So we have 18 smoked meat and 80 smoked fish. So that'll last us a little while. We're good for a week or so. I've got plenty of water. 223 water, so we're well hydrated. I have the forge going here. I've got an anvil. You know, we can start to work on that kind of stuff. I do have a bunch of simple metal arrows. These you can auto-learn. You don't need a book, as I looked up. So it's like fabrication 6 and archery 4. So to get my archery up to 4, I just set up a practice target. Made, you know, several hundred of the cheapest arrows. And just held down the button. So we have archery 4 and we have expert archer's form. And eventually, slowly, we'll get master archer's form. So that's all well and good. Oh, I guess the only other thing that I could make is a quiver. But yeah, it's tricky. Leather, tanned hide, birch bark. Let's see here. Really encumbering. Can only hold 20 arrows. Large quiver can hold 60. Well, I guess you can make the large birch bark quiver. It would take me 4 days at my present present proficiency levels. Well, that is pretty slow, and when it's full up, that's 38 encumbrance to your torso. Now, let's talk about encumbrance. Normally, most playthroughs, you got to keep your encumbrance way down, because encumbrance affects movement speed, affects, melee capabilities, dodging, affects, like, gun, thing, you know, all sorts of stuff. But let's go down the list here. Head encumbrance hampers your dodging and blocking. Eyes encumbrance affects ranged combat. So this affects your sight dispersion. You're less accurate the more encumbered your eyes are. That makes sense. So eye encumbrance is important for us. We want to keep that low. Mouth just affects, like, breathing. Gun aim speed modifier. I don't know. I mean, we don't want mouth encumbrance, but okay. Torso. This is usually the main one. Dodging and melee. This affects your dodge modifier, your balancing, melee attack. So this really, you got to keep this low if you're doing melee. But that doesn't bother us. So we can stack up shit on our torso for days. Arms. I thought this would really matter, but it doesn't. It matters for, like, manipulating stuff. It matters for gun aim speed modifier, and then melee and thrown modifier for speed, melee stamina cost, hand dispersion when using ranged attacks, a little bit. So, I mean, we probably don't want to stack too much on our arms, but it's not, like, crazy. Hands, manipulation, grip strength, gun aim speed modifier. Legs don't really matter. So I don't know. I mean, we could stack more encumbrance than normal, but we don't want too much on, like, our legs and feet, because we do want to kite. Movement is kind of important for us. So it's kind of pointless to just stack a bunch of shit on like your torso and then your arms, and so I guess we're still kind of balancing it, but I think as far as like putting a bunch of encumbrance from a quiver on our torso, I think that's not a big deal. So I guess the question is, I don't know, I suppose I could just get birch barks and we could just sit here and make a large birch bark quiver. So the base moves to remove an arrow from this quiver is 20. The base moves for the hiking backpack. Is... well, depending on... Yeah, it would be... Yeah, it would be that pocket. So it'd be like 450. So it's like over 20 times faster to use the quiver. That's why we want that. So I guess let's just go get a bunch of birch bark. We're going to want to go to some wooded area. I think this is safe. This is where I got my clay. Here's birch tree. So that's 7 birch bark right there. There's some more birch up here. So that's 17. Let's do one more. There you go. Nope. Clearly I miscounted everything. How did that happen? Don't know. Okay, find more birch. So I've basically reached the limit then of arrows and bows that I can make without books. I could make the wooden broadhead. Where is this birch going? Is this bugged or something? Something is bugged there. It should be more than 14 in my inventory. Well, let me just drop 12? I thought I had 14. Okay, now I have 6. Now I have 14. What the fuck? Oh, 28 hidden items. Did I press... Oh, I did press that button. There it is. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why you would... Okay. Good. Yeah, so... I can make wooden broadhead arrows, and I could make more metal arrows, but I need plastic or duct tape. I can't really do anything without one of those two. So, there's that. But to make better arrows and better bows, I do need the books. Yep. Large birch bark quiver. Let's get it started. Gonna take a long time. So this was a wizard's cabin. So it had some magic stuff to it, including this magical reading light, which is basically a magical version of the atomic reading light. So it lasts forever. It's a forever candle, essentially. Or a forever cell phone. So that's nice. Alright. Enough for today. So once we get this quiver, we will go exploring for some civilization that we can conquer. Tailoring got to 5. That's pretty good. Yeah, we're a long ways off from getting any of those proficiencies. So I feel like this will take us a few days. This is certainly where some people would call the game tedious. But I don't know, you know. You're always doing something. Tailoring 6. Pretty good. Can you imagine when they put in, like, needing to go to the bathroom and shit? Like, actual, like, hygiene things? You know they're gonna do it eventually. At this rate, how could they not? Boy. This is a lot of time. Time is precious. You're always fighting zombie evolution. It's relentless, you know? And that's the thing, like, it's really... It would be 4 days at optimum speed of crafting. But you're not gonna constantly have optimum speed for crafting, because as you continue to work on it throughout the day, you get more and more weary, and then your speed slows and slows and slows. And so now I don't even know how many days it's already been. And this is just your life. Just sitting here and working on it. I mean, overall, this is good for our proficiencies, I guess, when it comes to crafting, tailoring stuff. But, yeah, it's a lot of time. I mean, we're gonna get out there now, and we're gonna find some scary-ass fucking zombies. Hopefully, I'm ready for them. Okay, we're up to 87%. Maybe we'll finish it tomorrow. Yeah, we should. Got it. Alright, great. And it's only 12:43, so we got the whole day ahead of us. So we're going to put on our birch bark quiver. No. Insert. I put them both in there? Alright, good. Alright, yes. We're all set. I don't need the fishing rod. Okay. Let's get in our prison bus and get out there. So, they made a crucial change, and I thought that it was a change. I was like, that's different, and then I saw a post on the subreddit confirming it. In the past, and in Bright Nights, and I really hope Bright Nights incorporates this, because it's great. In the past, whenever you went diagonally with a vehicle, it would do this thing like that, where it would kind of like shift the parts of the vehicle, and it would kind of segment it, and that would create gaps in the vehicle, where zombies or other creatures could just pass through diagonally through the gaps and hop aboard your vehicle if you were ever moving diagonally. And it was terrible. And so to circumvent this, you usually had to build your vehicle like double siding to make sure that even if there was a gap, there was still a wall on around your vehicle, a bubble basically, to prevent things from hopping on. The recent change with Dark Days Ahead here, as you can see, is that whenever you go diagonal with a vehicle, it creates temporary extensions of the vehicle. It like takes the part that would be segmented like that and then just duplicates it. So you can see now I have 2 doors there, whereas normally, I just have the 1 door, but when you go diagonally, it doubles the door. And so right now I'm diagonal, and I can go full diagonal, and it makes more. And actually, a zombie could get on 1 spot there, I can see. There is 1 spot, so it's not perfect, but it's a lot better. So the temporary parts share all the same stats as the part they're based on, and any damage that would be inflicted to the temporary part instead just goes over to the permanent part, the original part. It does make it a little trickier to get through diagonal spaces, because it's basically just adding new parts to your vehicle that aren't there. So that can make it a little confusing when you're trying to navigate through tight spaces. But it's overall way worth it, because it cuts down on so much time and effort of having to do this process permanently to every vehicle you get. So, yeah, that is fantastic. Alright, so I'm thinking... I was thinking either going all the way over here and going up through here. But that's a bit of a trek. Or... I can't go up north through here because there's a military roadblock. I guess I could ram into it with the bus, but let's not do that. Probably over here and going up north this way. So let's just set this as our destination. Auto drive is occasionally idiotic. Auto drive and auto move in Dark Days Ahead is generally way better. Shit. Generally way better than Bright Nights, but still not perfect. No, I'm not about to crash into anything. So we're using diesel. I guess that's pretty good fuel economy. We can go for an hour at this speed on a road. If we go off-road, it's going to get worse, of course. Of course. Like every game. Alright, there's Amigo. From the north and above, I hear Splorch. Delightful. I mean, we can just see if I go off-road. Yep. It got twice as bad. Twice as bad fuel economy. Actually, more than twice as bad. Yeah, more than twice. 1.3% an hour to 3%. But you gotta love Cataclysm, baby. You gotta love that kind of stuff. How many other games are that anal? A leprechaun. Eat my ass, leprechaun. Ooh, some storage there, and there's a brainless zombie. We could do some killing. 19 damage. 5 damage. 13 damage. 3 damage. 14 damage. Dead. It's very variable, isn't it? Alright. Let's see, is there anything... Is there anything inside here? There's the leprechaun. Mischievous shoemakers who wear green and love pulling pranks on mortals. Is he gonna fuck my face? I think he's gonna fuck my face. Filthy leprechaun. Yeah, he's small as shit. It reflected off his thick hide. Okay, we've met our match here. Clearly I need to get a crit. So here we can... I don't know why he's not doing anything, but... We can see how rare it is. To actually get a crit. I don't like that he's following me so much. Fuck off, leprechaun. Like, I need to breathe. I don't know if he seems to be keeping his distance, but I don't know what he wants. I can't hit him. He is God. Okay. I gotta get auto pickup. Leprechaun. I mean, I don't know. He's not really doing anything. Oh, he's in my bus now. Great. And there's not even anything here. Get out of there. Alright, fuck off, leprechaun. I'm done with you. Actually, I'm gonna run him over. This has real Dennis Nedry energy, doesn't it? Fuck off, leprechaun! That's probably bad luck, isn't it? I could butcher him. I could butcher his ass. Or I could just skin him. Oh, I could eat his raw skin. And then we can dissect him. Oh, I don't have a scalpel or an X-Acto knife. Alright, just dismember him. That's what you get! Alright, I guess I'll take his skin. I could take his fat and turn it into tallow to make I don't need candles, though. Alright. Fucking leprechaun piece of shit. Alright. Moving on! After that exciting adventure. when I lost some arrows. Ooh, was ist das? A roadside food cart. There might be a food truck there that I can take to the fridge. That would be very nice. Got a grove. We got a zombie. Un zombie? Three damage. 14 damage. 17 damage. 14 damage. 15 damage and dead. Well, I mean, it's certainly not, mind-blowing. I'm gonna cut up this leather backpack. Take 20 patches. Gasoline is just so much more abundant. Alright, meat jerky, a lot of candy, popcorn, cookies. Cookies are okay. Casserole pod, various pots. Don't really need any of that. Various beverages. Some butter I could take. I guess this is all plastic, now that I think about this. Plastic is good. I can't, can't do anything with the plastic forks and knives. Those aren't chunks. Okay, but there's plastic cups filled with goodies. And I could eat pudding and some yogurt. I will take those. And I'll take these. Okay. That works. Aha! This is a meth lab. Mobile meth lab, baby. Low-grade methamphetamine. A profoundly addictive and powerful stimulant. While extremely effective at enhancing alertness, it is hazardous to health, and the risk of an adverse reaction is great. Now, if I recall, CDDA is pretty harsh when it comes to drugs. And I think Bright Nights is a lot more forgiving as far as, like, the bad effects. I've never used drugs in this game. I don't think so. I think we might have to do some sort of druggy run so I can change that. I can squeeze through there. Yeah, you know, I like to do runs that really challenge what I normally do and change it up. Got some light industry over there, and then we've got a big Greenfield. Very nice. That is a town near me in Wisconsin. And over here's a trailhead. Yeah, okay. Ooh, zombie hunters and zombie running. That's a fucking challenge. Oh, I realize now that I ran over the leprechaun, and that wasn't allowed. And yet, I don't care. It was a leprechaun. Alright, so we got a wasp nest right here. Wasps are pretty deadly to me and to zombies, so we can use the wasps to clean up shop a little bit for those hunters and runners. I think we best go around. There's an orc village over there. I've never actually... I don't know if I've ever encountered an orc. Their villages are all over the place, but they're always walled in. You have to go in to fuck them up. We got zapper zombies, rottweilers, a boomer I see. Wasps are just territorial, so you gotta kind of lead the zombies into them. Although he's going to fuck something up. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, I mean, this is a little against the rules, but, you know. I mean, we don't have to. I can handle zombies and zombie child. Let's park here. Alright. Well, there is a runner there. Zapper zombie's not an issue. Alright, what you got? What you got, zombie? Bring it on. Three damage. 16 damage. 4 damage. 20 damage. 23 damage. Very, sporadic. Very inconsistent damage. Did I see a cop? Was there a cop? Alright, we got the runner. That was a good shot. 22. Dead. Nice. Slow. I mean, yeah, I don't know if we'll really ever get to be that quick at killing. Maybe once we get like the compound bow or whatever, and flesh raptors are no bueno. Probably want to lead that into the wasps. Wasp Queen is here. Mutated wasp queen grown to the size of a person, laying a single white egg in each empty cell she comes across while scurrying around on the paper walls of her home. She struggles to fit into some of them, but the newer cells seem to be getting larger. Oops. Should be good. Who's gonna win this one? Oh, it's looking like maybe the flesh raptor. They're going back and forth. Yeah, definitely the flesh raptor's gonna win. Now, that's just a basic wasp. Once it takes on the wasp guards, that might be a different tale. Wasp Guard doing? Trying to fuck with the orcs? Oh. Okay, Wasp Guard versus Flesh Raptor. We are observing. But God, the Flesh Raptor might still have this. They're no joke. That's why I didn't want to fight them. Is it gonna take the queen to take this thing down? Yeah, hasn't been touched. Yep. It's gonna take the queen, I guess, or a combination of forces. There's the queen. Alright, queen's on it. Oh, Flesh Raptor died instantly. Oh no, it did get a hit in on the queen. Very interesting stuff. Alright, well that's that. Now, usually there's 2 Flesh Raptors for every pupating zombie, but we'll see. That is a crowd. I'm not really sure what they're doing in there. Alright, we got the Z9. This is a dog. The Kevlar harness. That could be a tricky thing. 13 damage. Dogs don't tend to have a lot of health. 3 damage. 4 damage. 13 damage. Bleed out. Bleed out. There we go. Okay. Oh, we got a boomer. Old man coming at us. That'll bring the boys to the yard. Boo! Good. Good, good, good. What else you got in there? An acidic zombie, that's not a bother. A zombie soldier, that'll be a good test. Got a dog coming in. Got him. Metal arrows are nice because they have a decent chance of staying intact. Right, another dog. Dead. Alright, getting a little quicker here. Shrieker zombie, we gotta move for that one. Come on. Yeah. I'm not sure what's like. I think they're all just sort of congregating around and they're brushing up against like the broken windows and stuff, and so they're just taking incidental damage. Acidic zombie. Crit! 89 damage. Well, that's just pretty swell. There's a lot of zombies, though. I don't know why we're specifically going up against the hotel. I kind of want to lead the wasps in here just to see the carnage. I guess. I mean, if we clear out the hotel, we'll be in pretty good shape. Fair number in there, though. Alright, I gotta see. I gotta see what the Wasp Queen can do. Let's take a gander. So normally I would lead them all over to the Wasp Queen. I'm hoping to maybe lead the Wasp Queen to them. There we go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Where'd it go? Where did it go? What the fuck? It was right behind me. It was literally right behind me, and then it hit a blind spot and it disappeared. That's some fucking horror movie shit. It's like underneath my bus. Okay, I think there's... I ran over a metal arrow. There's a wasp over here, but it's not a wasp nest. Damn, that wasp queen would have been awesome. Kill that dog. Come on. You can barely take on a tough zombie. It's alright, I guess. Ah, that Wasp Queen, where did it go? It's so weird. Alright. I got this. Kapath. 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 Well, with all these wasps, we could start butchering them to get chitin, which is pretty solid armor, and I think maybe sinew? I don't really remember. drag this over here. Wasp. Full butchery. Chitin, gas sacs, sinew. Okay. And venom gland. We can't do anything with it. It expires in 4 hours. The sting, I don't know. Maybe eventually you can do something with it. Gas sacs, I don't know what you do with them. I mean, yeah, we can't do much. But there you go. We get some sinew from each bug. And that's useful for making arrows. And that was just from the regular wasps. Wasp guard, giant wasps, those are going to be even better. Wasp Queen would have been nice, wherever that thing went. I mean, did it literally just teleport back to its, like, nest or something? I don't know. Kill that last zombie. I gotcha. I get you. Right. A pin rearmor. Okay. Chitin, sinew. Good. Where are the other? There. That's the one we want. I probably can't do a full butchery on this one. Oh, I can. Alright. No, it wasn't even that much bigger. Shame. Giant wasp, probably. Now, wasn't there a giant wasp somewhere? There's a medium steam engine sitting there. Side of the road. Alright, giant wasp is still in play. That can work. Those things are pretty fucking mean. I don't think I'm going to be able to aggro it. So let's lead them all. Yeah, okay, thank you. Come on. Come on. Here, giant wasp, I brought you some food. Oh, there's also this whole section of town. Deranged axemen roaming around. Wasp is going through the building. Shit. Oh, there's a Batwing zombie. Okay, now the wasp is in the street. It means business. Oh yeah, ripping and tearing. That's what you want to see. That's what we like. There you go. This is apparently hungry work. Driving around all day. And Batwing Zombie is dead. Shit. That's not really what I wanted to do, but some of these corners are tight. Come on, B. Off, zombie. They're pupating zombies, so that means more flesh raptors, of course. I don't leading this giant wasp a ways. Whoops. There we go. As long as we get a steady trickle of... Why is it always like running away after it kills something? There's things to eat over here. Oh, there's things to eat over there. Well, there's things to eat everywhere, I guess. We're about to get flesh raptors pretty soon. Okay, I mean the wasp, it's doing some work. You can't argue with that. Getting into that road is going to be a little tricky though. Come on. There you go. There you go. Look at that pupating bastard. Wow. Stunned, heavy bleeding torso, minor bleeding head, minor bleeding left arm, minor bleeding right arm, minor bleeding right leg, and sludged. This is an even match? Man, they really buffed the fuck out of pupating zombies. Yeah, they gave them a regen, which sucks. It makes it even more likely for them to pop. Although, somehow it has not popped. It's winning. It's winning against the giant wasp. Okay, can I eat some yogurt? I'll eat some yogurt while we're sitting here. Watching this intense fight out my windshield. Yep, pupating zombie is gonna win. That really sucks. I should be helping the wasp. Oh god, do I want to get out at this point though? Okay. I'm helping. This is insane. We got it down to 3. I don't know how the wasp is still alive. Man, its regen is fucking nuts. I basically need, like, a crit. Yeah, Okay. Fuck the pupating zombie. Holy shit. I used up almost all my arrows there. My only hope of getting the arrows back is to kite pupating zombie away. Which I will do. That's insane. Hold on. I am gonna head over to the CDDA Discord. I want to see if people are talking about this. These were not that insane. No, I mean, people generally hate them. I guess, yeah, they're kind of just like... They're like DPS checks. Essentially. It's like, do you have enough damage to beat their healing? Or do you not? Now, generally, of course, running them over is always the correct answer. But yeah, they did not always have that capability. I don't remember them being that... I mean, they were always like kill immediately kind of creatures because they spawn the flesh raptors. And obviously you want to kill them before that happens. But usually they were not that tough to kill. Oh man. I think I have so many arrows embedded in that thing. And there's no way I can kill. I'd have to bank on a lucky crit. So I think we're just eating the loss, unfortunately. Alright, so I would say probably I just want to like get into this house and just like grab a few niceties. And then I can work with that. A hatchet, that's great. Motorcycle helmet has 5 encumbrance on the eyes, 15 on the mouth. But you can also raise the visor. But 5 on the eyes is not bad at all. And the protection values are pretty good for the head. This is probably worth taking. And then there's motorcycle boots. Probably worth taking. Track touring suit. It doesn't fit me. I'd have to refit it. We're a ways off from that. It's protection values. So that it's not just a flat number anymore. Now there's like different chances. So 35% of the hits that you'll take have this shit number, which is pretty bad. 65% of hits you take are going to have much better numbers. And those, you know, sometimes some armor will have like 95% where it's good numbers and so on and so forth. It's probably worth taking and fixing. I mean, it's not really armor in the traditional sense, but it's better than not having it. Chemistry for kids. Sure. What would that be? Northwest? police department. Yeah. Okay. Salt, nice. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Leather gloves. Yoink. A duster. It's not really armor. Football armor is armor. It only covers 54% of your torso. It's not really great, but from what people have been saying about Dark Days Ahead at this point with armoring, it's more about layering. So it's more about having, you know, armored clothing close to your skin, and then armored clothing on your normal layer, and then armored clothing on your outer layer, you know, and you have just layers of protection that attacks have to go through, rather than just have, I have my plate armor, that's all I care about, I'm done. I mean, I think you can still do that, but the smarter option with encumbrance and all that is to layer stuff. I think it conflicts with the motorcycle armor. They're both outer layers. So, I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. Leather pants. Leather pants have protection. Let's grab those. Antiseptic, alcohol wipes, aspirin, cough syrup in case we get a cold. I want to try to grab a... I actually have a butchering kit back home, so I don't need any of this stuff. Let's see here. A flashlight, perfect. A hammer, perfect. Battery, strings. Duct tape, yes. X-Acto knife. I know there's something up north that wants my brains. Take ketchup. Take butter. Probably all fine. Take the detergent. Washing soda. Sure. Any of that. Don't need any of that. I guess I could take coffee. Computer Science 101. Strings. Bandana. No, no, no. I'm gonna take the soap. Hydrogen peroxide. It's one, though. Bucket. Alright. Last thing is the basement. Pop that flashlight on and peek your head down. Looks pretty clear. Seems pretty clear. Sounds pretty clear. Think we're okay. Seems pretty clear of useful items. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'll take a drink. Alright, well, that was a bummer. But overall, we got some very good items there. We got some armor that we can work with. We got duct tape, soap, medicine, coffee, salt. We got a hammer, a hatchet. I mean, this wasn't the worst trip in the history of trips. Yeah. I think if we're going to be industrious, We could also go peep out this house. Let's deal with these two. Okay. Okay. Diesel? No. Never. No one uses diesel. Pair of scissors, pair of scissors. Locked. We'll see about that. Aha. Duct tape. A pencil. And then a bunch of... a router table. Bandsaw. Table saw. Drill press. And you could disassemble all this and hook it up to a power grid so that you could have your own table saw. But, you know, who's got time for such things? We don't want to take on too many things. We don't have that many arrows. Yeah? Enjoying yourself? Here, man. Break through that. Come on. Alright already. You incompetent fuck. Come on. Come on, you got it. Okay. I'd like to smash all these if possible. It's always a satisfying sound. Archery for kids? Hot damn! It doesn't really have any great recipes in it, I looked. Regenerating zombie. Ooh, that's fresh. Yeah. Let's look at the buildings here. Got 2 police departments in Greenfield. Yeah, makes sense. Grocery store, apartment tower, a bookstore. Bookstores are not as good as libraries, but a sporting goods store, also great. A second bookstore, military surplus, a craft shop. This is a great little town, I must say. But what I can tell you, between apartment tower, 2 police departments, the hotel, and a park, fucking loaded with zombies. Shit. Let's just get in here and poke our head around. Paladin's Guide to Modern Spellcasting. We could snag, like, spiritual armor, I guess. But we don't really need many defenses. Let's see. Oh, boy. Now, that is a shitty basement. Filled to the brim with skittering plagues. And you've got tough zombies. Oh, God. And what do you even have down here? Baker's Companion, a pool cue. I mean, ugh. Yeah, nothing I care about. Close that door. Powdered gelatin. No. Fruit-filled gelatin dessert. There's loads of recipes in CDDA that are not in Bright Nights, even with mods. So I think if I could probably redo the Iron Chef challenge in Dark Days Ahead, although I feel like it would be even more difficult. We're good. Good. And grab more detergent. Cinnamon. Ooh, you rarely see that. Seasoned salt, even better. Okay. Comic book. Fucking nerd. A duffel bag. A yukata. Japanese pajamas. Yeah, normally it would be a little tricky to take down a door with your bow, but our 12 strength really helps out there. I don't know. I mean, there's probably items here, clothing that I should take, and I'm passing up on, but I don't know. Actually, hold on. That was a leather skirt. Let us cut that. Actually, I think heels are good, too. Oh, yeah. That was 17 batches. That's better. Looking for leather or felt. I can make a bunch of thread from felt patches. Most stuff is cotton, though. More heels and leather sandals. Oh, yeah. That's good. That is good. I'll take the rubber, too. Okay, that's all good. The plastic chunks. And I think we're good in this house. Alright, let me pop back in here and just check for leather. Can't beat leather, baby. Duster is cotton, football armor is cotton, dance shoes. 23 leather patches. Damn. I guess I don't expect shoes to be that incredible. Yeah. Mostly a whole bunch of cotton. Shoes, don't mind if I do. Boom. Look at this. We've got fucking 87 leather patches now. That's pretty solid. And I'm guessing not one of these vehicles is diesel. Because diesel is for bitches. I'll take this bottle jack, though. can take bullets to pull them. Yeah, okay. I think we're good here for the moment. We need more arrows, but I should be able to make quite a few more. Should be able to roll in next time with 60 broadheads. And no one's going to complain about 60 broadheads. Oh yeah, this was the very tricky spot. No. Fuck! That was way too fast. There we go. Annoying little spot. Yeah, so we need to get mechanics up to 2, and then I can take that, onboard chemistry lab. Not that I really need that, but... Definitely the long way around. Well, it's hard to beat self-driving cars. Oh, come on! You're not about to do any... Fuck! The Migos get so fast. Bullshit. What? You can't see a path forward? How about that? That's called a path forward. You nincompoop. Well, what? It's certainly not perfect. But it was faster. I mean, if I did that whole thing manually, that would take a fat minute. So, we will be happy for what we have. Alrighty. Take all our sinew and chitin. Yeah, between the chitin and the leather, we should be able to make some decent armor. Not that that's really a priority. You'll notice I don't think we took a single hit during that whole expedition, but you do want to plan on taking a hit. I don't have... auto sword completely set up here yet. Just for a couple basic items. Let's take a look here. Wooden broadhead arrows. Takes an hour right now to make 10 of them. I can make a total of 50 at the moment. I'm trying to think of why I can't make more. Looking over everything, I'm not really sure. But anyways, 50's a decent start. Okay, 50. Let's eat up our smoked meat. Consumed a lot of calories today. Okay, now I can make more. Oh, I see. Because you can use duct tape for 2 separate components. I see. I really shouldn't have done that then. I should have been smarter. Although usually it gives you an option. Oh, because I made... Yeah, I know why. Okay. Then conceivably I can make another 60. But I really only need to make 60. Okay. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Good. I think it disables auto pickup if you're in your, like, auto sort zone. That's what it seems to be. Good. Okay. Do I want to end it here? Probably. I mean, do I want to make the trip all the way back over there? Or do we want to go fuck up a mansion while we're sitting here? Mansions are kind of scary. Well, either way, I guess I'll hit the hay. Well, we could look over our armor options, I suppose. One option is just repairing the things that I found and putting them on. But we can make some chitinous stuff. We can make the helmet at least. Leg guards, arm guards. This is what I'm talking about with, like, layering, you know. The arm guards have really pretty decent protection values on their own. With 7.5 bash, 12 cut, 4.2 ballistic, acid protection. I mean, it's not bad. But they only cover 36% of your arms. You know, they're not an entire, like, arm piece. They're just like a forearm kind of guard in your elbows. And so that, you know, they're an outer layer, so they would be your first line of protection. And if something hits them, that's great. But you want other stuff underneath in case it doesn't hit the 36%. I just have to get some sewing tools and stuff, and I can make both arm and leg guards. Yeah, I could make the boots. I guess I could make the gauntlets. They're pretty encumbering, but... Yeah. Yeah. Well... I can't make all that. I don't have enough chitin. We can make the helmet, I suppose. It's probably worthwhile. Okay. Let's take off our safety glasses, put on the chitinous helmet. So that's mostly encumbrance on your head. But that doesn't really matter to us. Eyes and mouth is fine. It is kind of warm, and it's uncomfortable. That's another thing Dark Days Ahead is added, where if you're wearing hard armor against your skin, you get this debuff, where you're in constant bit of little pain, and you're just a little bit slower than normal, because you're just kind of, you know, you're uncomfortable. It's something on your mind. So we really would prefer, like, a helmet liner. I guess something like this. Chaplet. This would probably work. Headdress in the form of wreath. It's a normal layer. Chitinous is normal. So we need something close to skin. Which, that's easier said than done. If I do this, this will give me all results. Ski mask, but it's super warm, so we don't really want that. Balaclava, pretty warm. We're already kind of sweating through our head, so, you know. Not much. Not much for the head. Tinfoil hat. That's pretty funny. I mean, yeah, this would be our our best bet. Close to skin, only 1 encumbrance, 5 warmth. This would, although it doesn't say it's comfortable. I think it has to say comfortable, so that probably wouldn't work. Yeah. I mean, there's a helmet liner item, but I don't know if you can even make it. Usually, like, military people have it. Oh, that's also 30 warmth, and you can't even make it. Okay. Gosh, that's rough, then. There's not many options. I think the balaclava is your best bet. But that's going to be so warm. We're going to be constantly sweating from our head. I think it's probably better to just deal with the uncomfortableness. Don't worry about it. All right, let's go scope out this mansion. Because there is a chance we could get, like, some sort of great bow. There's a portal up there. Shit. And we're gonna go straight through the mass grave, because, you know. Oh, we went straight through another mass grave. Also, man, yeah, burned through like half our diesel we had. Yep, those are certainly zombies inside a mansion. And there's a boomer. And there's a brute. Oh, God. Any damage on a good hit. 93 on a crit. We do like to see that. 71. Yeah, I mean, if they're unarmed, there's going to be more crits. Brute is about as fast as I am. That makes for a little bit of trickiness. goes. Pretty good durability. We've only lost one. Alright. We're taking on a brute. I don't know how armored brutes are. They're not as tough as you think they are as far as defense goes. It's more if they hit you, it fucking sucks. Yeah, like that. Whew. Well, I got a little carried away there, I think. That could have been done cleaner. Well, so we took like a point and a half. A line and a half of damage to our torso. We wouldn't want to take that again. We're going to be in pain now, and I have no aspirin. Because I am a very smart man that knows how to play this game. Okay. Ooh, two at once. Don't mean no thing. Okay. Cookies and gum. We can chew on a little bit of gum. Up our morale a little bit. A Hello Kitty waterproof smartphone case. Oh my god. Tortilla chips. Yum, yum, yum. Did we clear out this whole... Nope. We got a grabber. Gonna get grabbed by the ghoulies. It's not as funny as I make it sound. Good. Shit. Whew, 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 whew. Alright. Oh, there's more than that. There you are. There you are. I mean, this is the easy part, you know? Actually going into the mansion is a whole other... That's some Resident Evil shit. This is where I should carry a gun. Because you can just fire off like a shotgun and anything that's on this floor of the mansion would be coming out, you know. Like, there's just no comparison aside from like a bomb. But I think, oh, there we go. I think we mostly got everything that's on this level. Certainly not everything. But we'll slap safe mode on and start exploring the perimeter. It's definitely where you want to have your hearing. Bandages, hydrogen peroxide. It's just... yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so we can already tell there's more stuff. Yep. Yep. Just regular zombies, though. It's very good. We're not that far along in evolution. You dead, Mon? Dead. Okay. A boomer. Say it ain't so. Oh, shit. I didn't want to, but, like... if I didn't get knocked back, I would have ran out of stamina, and I would have died. So I had to take the one hit to make sure. But our torso is fucked. So I think we're bouncing out of here for now. Nothing broke. We cleared out a good amount of zombies. Take what you get. We will be back. But that's why we really need to keep our like leg and foot encumbrance at a minimum. We need every step of movement. Okay. All right. Well, fairly productive video, I guess. I've got some things that I can work with. We did get archery for kids. So that's going to give us recipes for bow stabilizer, 5-pin bow sight, bow stabilizer system, single-pin bow sight, bow scope, bow dampening kit, and arrow rest. So these are all different mods that I can use. Should be able to just do used on, but that might not work. Okay, that worked. Alright, so we have the ergonomic grip, +2 handling modifier, the bow scope, designed for extra long shots, spectacularly accurate. I'm hoping that might improve our chances of crits, although this is tricky to make. We need something with fine metal sawing, a soldering iron, and like 3 high-quality lenses. I think cameras have high-quality lens, and I have seen a fair few of those around, so it might not be too bad. But a soldering iron and the fine metal sawing, I'm not sure. I don't know. A lot of these are soldering irons. Yep. What isn't? The bow dampening kit. This helps with accuracy a little bit. That's basically all I can make. That's all I can make is this bow dampening kit. And I have to make bone glue. So the soldering kit. I really wish I would have found one of those. I'm kind of surprised I have not. Alright, so we take the bow dampening kit, attached to the composite bow, and it basically... My God, it's like not even worth it. I mean, it makes it quieter, but do I really care? I don't think it's even worth putting on my bow. Alright, fuck it. What's done is done. Alright, yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how much I'll do on my own at this point. I might go back to that town, Greenfield, but I don't know. I don't know, it's tricky. I mean, maybe I can just make my own soldering iron and solder. Maybe. We'll see. But, yeah, I'll think about it. Overall, we're doing okay. Not too much time has passed. And we can take down regular zombies and the lesser special zombies pretty easily. But the fact that taking on brutes, like, I could only take on 2 of them, I got hit both times and almost died, yeah, it's a little rough. We're definitely a ways off from our goal of a skeletal juggernaut. But there's room to grow, so do not fret. My name is Mangg. Gaming and watching has been Cataclysm. See you fine folks in the next part.